Walk onto almost any used car forecourt in the UK today, and you will find a specific type of vehicle, a 10-year-old premium SUV with immaculate paintwork and a price tag lower than a new Super Mini. To the naked eye, it looks like a bargain, but beneath that polished exterior often sits a series of mechanical engineering choices that are statistically likely to result in catastrophic failure. In the 2026 used car market, many buyers are still making decisions based on the logo on the grille. There is a common assumption that a premium German or British badge carries a guarantee of longevity, while a budget-oriented brand represents a significant risk. This matrix illustrates the disconnect between market perception and mechanical reality. On the left is the reputation built by marketing and brand history. On the right is the data from UK workshops, showing £4,000 repair bills and repeated MOT failures for cars that are supposedly premium. The trade-off for choosing looks over specification is often an engine or gearbox with a documented terminal flaw. A fatal wet belt failure can destroy an engine during a motorway journey, resulting in a replacement cost that exceeds the entire trade-in value of the vehicle. Protecting your family's finances requires moving past brand vanity to hunt for specific engine codes and model years. Today, we are analyzing 3 common SUV specifications that should be approached with extreme caution, and 4 specific combinations that represent the most reliable purchases on the UK market. We are beginning with the configurations that present the highest financial risk. These aren't necessarily bad cars in terms of design or comfort, but they feature specific mechanical unions that make them high-probability candidates for major repairs. The second-generation Peugeot 3008, built between 2016 and 2020 and fitted with the 1.2-liter PureTech 130 petrol engine, is currently a common sight on UK used lots. These are priced between £8,000 and £12,000, offering a modern interior and sharp styling that masks a significant engineering compromise. This engine utilizes a timing belt that runs through the engine oil, a wet belt system. Over time, the oil causes the belt material to degrade and shed rubber particles directly into the oil pan. These particles block the oil pickup strainer, starving the engine of lubrication and causing the brake vacuum pump to fail. The result is often a seized engine and a loss of braking assistance, leading to repair costs exceeding £2,500. For those who value the 3008's design, the 1.6-liter PureTech 180 is a more robust alternative. Alternatively, choosing a post-2022 model provides a revised engine that utilizes a traditional timing chain, though these carry a significantly higher purchase price. Another high-risk specification is the first-generation Land Rover Discovery Sport, specifically the 2015 to 2019 models using the 2.0-liter Ingenium diesel engine. These are currently available for between £10,000 and £15,000. The layout of the Ingenium engine in this chassis prevents the diesel particulate filter from reaching the temperatures required for efficient cleaning during typical UK school runs or urban commutes. This leads to frequent failed regenerations, which dump unburnt diesel into the engine oil. This oil dilution causes the timing chain to stretch and eventually snap, often requiring a total engine replacement. To maintain the practicality of the Discovery Sport without the mechanical risk, the P200 petrol variant introduced in 2020 is the necessary choice. While petrol models are harder to find and more expensive, they do not suffer from the oil dilution issues of the diesel units. The second-generation Nissan Qashqai, produced between 2014 and 2018 with the 1.2-liter DIGT petrol engine and a manual gearbox, is one of the most common used SUVs in Britain. With prices ranging from £6,000 to £9,000, they appear highly accessible. This specific 1.2-liter engine is known for high oil consumption caused by premature wear of the piston rings. If the oil level isn't monitored weekly, the engine runs low, leading to timing chain stretch and turbocharger failure. These issues often culminate in a sudden roadside breakdown. The data suggests that the initial savings found by purchasing these specific high-risk configurations are eventually neutralized by the cost of internal engine repairs and failed MOTs. Selecting the correct engine and gearbox combination changes the ownership experience from a series of high-cost repairs to a predictable maintenance schedule. These 4 SUVs are recommended based on their mechanical resilience and long-term reliability. The 4th-generation Kia Sportage, model years 2016 to 2021, is a strong contender when equipped with the 1.6-liter GDI petrol engine and manual gearbox. High-quality examples are currently priced between £8,000 and £13,000. This configuration is robust because it avoids complex components like turbochargers, dual-clutch transmissions, or diesel filters. It is a simple, naturally aspirated petrol unit that is ULAZ compliant and historically reliable, making it an excellent choice for town-based families. The trade-off for this simplicity is performance. The 130 brake horsepower engine is not fast, and it can feel strained on motorways, typically returning around 35 miles per gallon. It is a vehicle for those who prioritize low maintenance over driving dynamics. The 4th-generation Toyota RAV4, specifically the 2016 to 2018 2.5-liter VVT-i hybrid, is another highly resilient option. Expect to pay between £14,000 and £18,000 for a well-maintained UK model. Toyota's hybrid system utilizes an eCVT transmission that lacks the high-wear components of a traditional automatic. By avoiding turbochargers and complex starter-generator systems, this powertrain avoids the common failure points found in modern European diesel SUVs. Reliability here depends on consistent main dealer servicing. Toyota's Relax warranty scheme extends the hybrid battery coverage for up to 15 years, provided the car is serviced within their network. Bypassing this for cheaper independent servicing removes that long-term financial protection. The Skoda Karoq, built between 2018 and 2021, is recommended specifically with the 1.5-liter TSI petrol engine and a manual gearbox. Clean models are currently priced between £11,000 and £16,000. By opting for the manual transmission, buyers avoid the mechatronic issues associated with Volkswagen's DSG automatic gearboxes. The 1.5-liter TSI engine offers a balance of fuel efficiency and low MOT failure rates, and parts availability in the UK is excellent. However, buyers should check if early 1.5 TSI models have received the official software update to fix a low-speed hesitation issue. Additionally, these engines require a strict adherence to high-quality synthetic oil changes to prevent carbon buildup. The 4th-generation Honda CR-V, sold between 2013 and 2018, represents a different engineering philosophy. We are looking specifically at the 2.0-liter iVTEC petrol model with the automatic gearbox, usually priced between £8,000 and £14,000. This combination uses a traditional torque converter automatic gearbox rather than a complex dual-clutch or CVT system. When paired with the naturally aspirated iVTEC engine, it creates one of the most mechanically durable powertrains available in the UK. To maintain this level of durability, the valve clearances must be checked every 60,000 miles, and the transmission fluid should be replaced every 3 years. A car with a history of these specific tasks is likely to remain functional for hundreds of thousands of miles. Choosing these vehicles requires the discipline to look past brand trends and focus on the technical data. Adhering to the correct maintenance schedule results in significantly lower total ownership costs over 5 years. Mechanical reliability is a baseline requirement, but the actual value of these SUVs depends on how well their specific engineering matches your daily driving habits. We map vehicles to distinct driver profiles. City drivers suit the petrol Kia or Toyota hybrid, while motorway users need the Honda CR-V. Using diesels for short urban trips causes blocked filters. This specific mismatch drives major UK repair bills. Before committing to a purchase, use this pre-purchase checklist to verify the vehicle's history. You must verify the physical service records, check the MOT history on gov.uk for recurring suspension or brake issues, and use the DVSA database to confirm all safety recalls have been addressed. Always listen for timing chain rattle during a cold start. This rigorous approach requires patience. You may have to inspect several vehicles and walk away from cars looking perfect but lacking a verifiable maintenance history. By combining an atmospheric engine with a traditional torque converter gearbox, the 2.0-liter Honda CR-V remains the most statistically resilient option for UK families in 2026. In the used market, the badge on the steering wheel isn't an indicator of future costs. The model year, the engine code, and the service history are the data points that protect your investment. Choose the specification, not the logo.